All right, another video of a woman talking about the male fantasy. Let's see how much of it she gets right.
Let me just explain to you how many men's brains are completely rotten. So I was on social media and I saw this picture of Margot Robbie and I looked at it and I was like, oh, she's so lovely. And then I go to the comment section. And there's all these men writing average, body could be better, and she's not hot. About Margot. Do you remember years back, it was like pushed on us that Margot Robbie was like the male dream, the male fantasy. But that's the thing about male sexual attention. It is the most empty, meaningless thing you will ever get. Lustful men are never satisfied. They use and they discard. It's never enough. They want to use. They move on and they're like, could be better. You can take the most objectively beautiful woman according to the beauty standards and they will find something wrong with her because they have rotten brains. They are broken. They are warped.
Okay, so I understand the notion of this idea that men that are designed this way are rotten. I do agree that guys that live a very lustful life where their primary goal is only to get new women, they're probably doing it for the wrong reasons. So on that level, I do agree. However, to say that guys that want women are faulty is sort of like female cope, right? Like we are designed by nature to do this. I'm not saying we should be doing it all the time. What I am saying is that this is the way we're designed. Like all men are designed to spread, okay? Now, a lot of guys don't have the opportunity to do it, so they're gonna say, oh, well, I only want one, right? They can say that, but if they were presented with infinite options of girls that actually desired them, the story would be entirely different in reality. So I always get a little careful with this because I don't like the idea that women are gonna come in and start projecting female standards onto men and saying, oh, well, men are broken if they want more than one woman, when in reality, girls pick guys that are one of few. So just pick an average guy and go for a guy that doesn't get many women or doesn't want to, allegedly. The problem is so easy to solve. Instead, what these women always want, they want the best guys to only want one woman, otherwise they're broken, right? This is where it gets weird. Like I said, I'm not talking about the morality side of things. Like wanting and doing is two different things, okay? Most guys, if they're honest with themselves, will admit that they want more than one woman. Now, whether they act upon that or not is a whole different story, and I'm not going to get into that side of things. All I'm trying to say is I don't believe men are broken for having this innate desire. I think it's a very natural thing that women have created. Women are the ones that control sexual access. So if they really wanted guys that don't want many women, then they have the right to choose those guys and the freedom to do so. The problem is they usually don't, because the guys that want women are the ones that are also typically more driven. So you can't have it all, ladies, honestly.
Because what they've done is they've gotten on their screen and they're like, they've gotten used to having naked women at their fingertips. So they think they can build a real life woman. Like, oh, well, let's change this, let's change this. That's lust. A man that is...
I love women that shame men's lust, but then they'll go on the internet and put naked pictures online or promote women to be able to work in the porn industry and all these things. All these women play both hands. Like they prop up women for making porn and be able to do their own thing, but then they simultaneously shame men for lust. This woman's likely angry because she had some guy who she pretended to not know the intentions of and then later complained when she didn't get what she wanted, right? That's most likely what this is.
Driven by lust is incapable of loving a woman because they are so self-centered, so self-serving. They just need that fix.
So basically like women saying they need a high-value man. Is this not the same thing, right? Isn't a woman that demands a high-value man self-centered because she thinks now that this is the only guy that's good for her and everything else is not worthy? Isn't she also self-centered? I don't know. I'm not going to defend it. I don't think it's actually a good behavior, but at the same time, it's sort of the nature of humans, right? Like it's always been this way and it's never going to change. So yeah, guys are driven for sex. Okay. It's always been this way and it always will be this way. We can call it bad all day long and stuff, but it's sort of the nature of people, right? It's the nature of the natural man.
Need that quick fix. The pursuit of a man looking your way because you're attractive, sexual attention, is the biggest waste of your time. To pursue that, you will waste your life.
Okay, so then what are guys supposed to do to approach you? Because let's be honest, all interaction with the opposite gender starts with some sort of mutual attraction, which is sexual in nature. So what are you supposed to do, right? Like the way this girl's presenting it, it basically seems like, okay, well, you're not allowed to want to have sex with me. You have to only want me for my personality that you can't really know until you approach me to talk to me. So it doesn't make any sense. This is just a girl being mad because guys aren't the way that she wants them to be.
Never take it personally if a man says something about your appearance, because male sexual attention is the most meaningless thing you will ever pursue.
And yet, millions of women are actively pursuing male sexual attention consistently online every single day. So if it's so meaningless, why are so many women engaging in it, right? Make it make sense. If you like this video, like and subscribe. If you want to see more of my private content, don't forget to click the link in the description below.